My mom forced me to give up my room for my cousin, saying she needed it more. I moved in with my dad and cut contact. That was 3 months ago. Today, she's begging me to come back home. Look, I never thought I'd be writing one of these posts, but here we are. 3 months ago, my whole world got flipped upside down over something that sounds totally ridiculous when I say it out loud: my bedroom. Yeah, you heard that right. A freaking bedroom caused my entire family to implode like a house of cards. So here's the deal. I'm 17, been living with my mom since my parents split when I was 12. My dad moved about 30 minutes away to this decent apartment complex, and honestly, our relationship got way better after the divorce. No more screaming matches at dinner, no more walking on eggshells, just quality time when I'd visit every other weekend. My room at mom's place was my sanctuary, you know? I'd spent years making it perfect, had my Xbox set up just right, posters of my favorite bands covering every inch of the walls, string lights that gave off this cozy vibe. My desk, where I'd grind through homework while blasting music through my AirPods. It wasn't huge or anything fancy, but it was mine. Every corner held memories, from the tiny scuff mark on the wall where I'd accidentally thrown my controller during a particularly brutal Call of Duty match, to the collection of concert tickets taped above my headboard. Then my cousin shows up. Sarah's always been the golden child of our extended family. 2 years older than me, headed to some prestigious college in the fall, the whole 9 yards. Her parents got divorced too, but apparently their split was way messier than my folks. Her mom, my aunt, decided to move across the country for work and couldn't take Sarah with her right away due to some legal stuff I never fully understood. So naturally, my mom volunteers our place as a temporary solution. At first, I figured it wouldn't be too bad. Sarah seemed cool enough, and mom set up the guest room for her. It's smaller than my room, sure, but it's got everything you need: bed, dresser, even a little desk by the window. I thought we'd coexist just fine for however long this arrangement lasted. Boy, was I wrong. Update. Hey everyone, thanks for all the support so far. I'm still processing everything that happened, but reading your comments helps. Quick question though, am I crazy for thinking what came next was completely out of line? Within a week, Sarah started complaining. The guest room was too small. The bed was uncomfortable. She couldn't focus on her college prep because the room didn't have good lighting. She needed more space for all her stuff. Basically, she made it sound like mom was housing her in some kind of dungeon instead of a perfectly decent bedroom. And mom? She ate it up. Every complaint, every dramatic sigh, every comment about how hard this transition was for poor Sarah. I watched my mom transform into this completely different person, bending over backwards to make my cousin comfortable while I'm sitting there like, hello, I live here too. The breaking point came on a Tuesday night. I'm in my room finishing up a history project that's due the next day, music playing softly while I typed away on my laptop. It's around 9 p.m. and I hear voices getting louder downstairs. Not arguing exactly, but that kind of intense conversation. That makes you pause whatever you're doing to listen. I creep to the top of the stairs and catch fragments of what they're saying. Sarah's going on about how she can't properly prepare for college in such a cramped space.
Continuation of the story at the link below.